now, so now you should be able to see the game just fine. I think that's all I need to do. And here we are, back in the game. Bomber just, you know, playing his game, doing what he likes to do, making Marines. Going for a much, I guess, quote-unquote, cheesier build, I suppose, this game. And on the other side of the map, we have Petraeus. He's going to go ahead and look like scout for stuff. He doesn't really need to scout for stuff. He's going to see right away this is going on. Now he has to make a decision. Do you take Vespian gas really quickly, go for speed quickly, or do you go for an expansion here? I'd probably do the expansion. We'll see if that's what Petraeus does, but that's what I would do. Especially because this barracks isn't like here. If the barracks was here, it's like even something more to think about. Well, Petraeus is just going for this Blanco first. I personally dislike it, but that's just my opinion. Petraeus is the better Zerg, so he probably knows, or for sure knows what he's doing. There's the second barracks even right there. So I mean, it's close, and you know, if nothing else, Bomber's kind of hiding that second barracks a little bit as well. Alright, so Petraeus actually is just thinking a little bit later, getting that spawning pool a little bit quicker. The reason why I say I'm not a huge fan of this is, alright, if there's, you know, a couple SUVs pulled, deals with this, or throw it down here, you know, the difference between having 4 or 6 links right away, I don't think is that big of a deal. If you just pull all your drones, I think it works fine as well, the hold, but Petraeus just wants to feel safe, and I completely understand it. With this build, I am surprised there's no speed. I assume he's going to take Vespian gas soon, but maybe not. Maybe he just wants to make a spine crawler as well. That could be the other option, and I see it happening fairly soon. If he throws down, you know, a spine here, he can move it over when the hatchery is just about finished. Now Bomber just kind of runs back for defense. Doesn't have to deal with anything too problematic. He's gonna probably lose this SUV, especially if he keeps going like that. You know, he forced the barracks lift off, which is pretty surprising. This SUV does want to go to an expansion.
Steven.
As well. And, yeah.
Steven.
What?
People are messaging me saying that you need to be awake.
Oh yeah, what's up?
And, Terran going for double gas, throwing down another command center in space.
Hey Sally, what's up?
Hey buddy, not much, how about with you?
I'm here.
Welcome back, welcome back. It wasn't me messaging you.
Oh man.
Have a good nap.
Shit, I'm dying, man.
You can just go to sleep if you want, man. I didn't call you to wake you up or anything.
No, it's okay.
Or I did call you, but other than that, I did nothing else. We're in a game, Petraeus vs. Bomber, but after this we can bring you into the next one if you want, or whatever.
Yeah, that's fine. Who won the first game?
Bomber pretty easily, I thought. He just kind of kept pushing out, and, you know, with Tank Marine did that whole, you know, did you start killing medevacs or not? Yes, no. If no, game ends.
Right.
Answer no, game ended. It was a bit longer than that, but in my opinion that's kind of what it came down to. This one's on Habitation Station, and Bomber floated to the gold. I'm kind of impressed with that. Bomber's going for, like, just a weird build. Never quite had to play someone very good who did the float to gold build. Just a lot of Marines, gonna make some Marauders, and then go into, looks like medevac, I guess. And Petraeus is just kind of just still on 2 base, just chilling.
Poor Petraeus.
Yep. Gold base against the Terran is just so hard to play. Like if you're the non-gold base person. Oh, look at that. I'm wrong even. Bomber is going for factory and then starport, so he's going to make a bunch of tanks. It looks like. It's still 2 base versus 3 base. Petraeus left 3 bases, it looks like. And Bomber will be only at 2. Even if one is a gold. This game I like Petraeus' situation where even if he is versus the turn at the goal, just because he has upgrades much quicker this time. Bomber is going to have 3 bases up very quickly though. I don't know if... It's just going to go for that whole macro game again, it looks like. What his eBays are later. Yep.
Have you ever played a game where Terran started off doing this shit?
Yeah, I just haven't played like a good Terran who started off with it.
Is there like a defined counter to it besides like knowing you're gonna do it in like worker rushing or whatever? Like, is there a proper response?
I've always thought it was just a couple of options. One would be like Ling Bane stuff, like do like a really early Ling Bane all-in, or even like a Ling Bane hold debatably. I don't know if that works, but it's one option you could try. So they're going to be on Marines for a long time. One of the other option is just macro, and that's what Petraeus is going for. I don't know. I know you could also try like a Roach Baneling Ling attack, but Bombers just played like pure defensive with this. You know, made some tanks, made some Marines. Just going for a 2-base Marine tank push. And I think this is going to be pretty hard to stop even. There's 4 Banelings that are just going to die too. They kind of did their worthwhile amount, but...
Yeah, I don't know. I've played Ruff's done it a few times on the ladder. I don't know if there is. Usually I just go with like just play a normal game and then hope that it doesn't make too big of a difference, but I don't know.
Yeah.
That gold is so strong like early on. Like it doesn't take long for it to kick in. You know, they only need like 11 SCVs or whatever. Obviously at the very start, you know, they're at a little bit of a disadvantage because they've got to lift the command center, but once they've got it going, it seems pretty good. So I don't know if there's like a defined way, like, oh, if you always do that, it's a perfect counter or whatnot.
Maybe some sort of Roach, like...
It's hard because they can wall it off with the barracks. Like roaches or anything else, like you can just wall it off or just mass repair a bunker, which is what makes it seem really hard.
Yeah. And I think Petraeus is pretty dead here, even with like going around a couple different angles. Maybe not. That was really nice actually. Very nice from Petraeus.
Well, I'm not there yet. Spoiler alert.
Yep.
I'm just kidding.
You'll be surprised. It was pretty clever. He even kept the Spire alive. Well, maybe. And if you can live, you know, until the gold runs out, then you have a pretty good advantage, huh?
Yeah, maybe. It's just that Terran benefits so much from minerals, you know?
Yeah. Marines are pretty strong.
Marines are really strong, yeah. Rip Spire.
Yeah. It did so good to live so long. And just no more. Needs to do another one of those flanks. Even just counter almost would be cool to see, I think. Petraeus has played this very well, I think. I've been quite impressed with his play in this game. As I say that, man, why do I say this stuff to people, huh? You'll get to the points. You'll get there. Oh man.
Petraeus GG'd yet?
Yeah, just now. Just GG'd.
Marino.
Yep, very sad to see. Very nicely played. I thought he could hold. But at some point just kind of decided to go all in off creep.